Hey, Queens. How are you all doing today on this beautiful Wednesday in this fall season? I pray that this message finds each of you doing well. Today, I wanted to talk to you about why do we focus more on what people have to say about us than what God has to say about us? You know, I see people from time to time, and I've done this myself. I may say, well, people are always hating on me. People never let me be who I am today without making me feel bad for who I used to be. Or they may say things like, oh, you've changed. I remember when, and they try to hold you down and back from what God has called you to be. And I want you ladies to know and understand that what we focus on, we magnify. So if I'm always talking about my haters this and my haters that and how people are doing me wrong and how people ain't this and people ain't that, well, what's going to be manifested in my life? More people who ain't this and ain't that and more haters. Why am I giving reverence to the haters? Why am I even giving them any attention? They already have enough attention. They're doing their job. And their job is to hate. But our job is to elevate above that and not focus on the things that they say. No matter what you've done in this world, God can still use you and use your life and turn those things around for good. Don't get caught up in what the naysayers say, because there's always going to be somebody that's hating on you or that's going to have something negative to say about you. Instead, glorify God by living a godly life. Do what it is that people said you couldn't do, but not in the focus of I'm messing on my haters. I'm trying not to, I'm not going to curse on here, but y'all know what we say or what we've said in the past or what you've heard other people say. Why do you have to elevate to step on somebody else? Why you just can't elevate for you to be better than you were yesterday, to be better than you were last year? Let's focus on what God says about us. God says that you are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. God says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God says that if you believe it in your mind, anything that you ask God for, if you already believe that it is done, then it is done. So let's switch our focus from the bad that's happened in our life, the people who weren't there, the people who don't treat us right, and focus on what we can do to elevate and get to the next level. Stop giving the haters shine. Give God more glory. Let's talk about what God has brought us through and what he's done for us. Because I know we all can sit and think about how good God is and how he's saved our life and how he's turned us around from the way that we were. And this is a walk. This is not a run. This is not a sprint. So every day is not going to be the way that you want it to be. But what are you focusing on? Are you getting up in the morning and feeling like, oh, this is an awful day. I wasn't ready to wake up. I woke up too late. Are we going to focus on the fact that we did wake up? Because there are several people who did not. There are several people who went to bed with plans last night that did not get to fulfill them today. There are people that are still focusing on what such and such didn't do for them, and that's causing them to be paralyzed and stagnant in where they are. They're not elevating because they're worrying about what other people are going to have to say. But let's focus on what God has to say to us and for us and keep elevating and keep going towards our goals. You're going to stumble. There's going to be people who remember your past and how you used to be. But you know who you're becoming and you know where you're going or where you're wanting to go. And let's focus on that. Stop giving the haters. I mean, we shouldn't even mention the name of a hater. Let's talk about the people who uplift us. Who are the people who have inspired you to keep going? Who are the people that encourage you that you're on the right path and are still there for you when you're in the wrong? Let's focus on them and stop focusing on the haters. They already have enough attention. Be a blessing to someone else, Queens, and Have a blessed day.